Welcome you again to the continuation of our series on systematic review. Recall that we are using the digitization of agricultural sector in Nigeria as a model to guide us on how to go about systematic reviews. Herein, we want to identify the influences of digitization in Nigeria. It was part of our objectives that we set out to do in our previous course. We identify these factors to include personal factors, organizational factors, and innovation stroke invention factors. Personal factors we have to do with those factors that relates to individuals, the users of the tools. Such factors would include age, farming experience, level of education, level of knowledge of digital skills, access to digital skills, among others. These were the major individual factors or personal factors. Then our organizational factors will include issues relating with the agencies that are charged with the responsibility of administrating these digital tools, such as extension. It will include extension agencies. It will include the Ministry of Agriculture. It will include the National Communication Commission. It will include the other institutes like the NITSDA. How strong are they? How willing are they to go about campaigning for digitalization of the agricultural sector? And then also, we also have to look at issues around the innovation itself. Now, there are several matters around the innovation itself that are so pressing and very important in this process. Such matters will include issues about the nature of the innovations, their comparative advantage, their complexity in use, their simplicity in use, etc. Also, in this study, we looked at the training needs of extension and farmers. In the study, we found that extension needs training, comprehensive in-service training when it comes to the use of ICT. Also, they need training when it comes to the use of digital tools to combat climate change. Now, there are several options available to farmers when it comes to climate change adaptation and mitigation. But most of farmers in the developed countries utilize digital tools which has not been effectively used in Nigeria. It's important that farmers and extension agents are trained on the use of digital tools to combat climate change. The use of digital tools also to counter production threats and urgencies. There are several production emergencies outside of climate change that affects agricultural production. Take for instance pest infestations. Again, digital tools can be used to tackle this. Extension and farmers will need to be trained on how to go about using digital tools in this area. How digital tools affect agriculture, we will see its effects in improvement and transfer of agricultural information, especially as it concerns agricultural marketing. Farmers can now know the prices of goods and services and farm produce even without being in the market. There is higher rate of utilization of modern practices as farmers take up new challenges. Then there's reduction in post-harvest losses, which has been a serious challenge for agricultural production here in Nigeria. Then even outside Nigeria, in other countries, it's a challenge. Then changes in the indigenous farming system, sometimes for the worse. But then, of course, we know there is no gain without marginal loss. I want to thank you for your time again. I want to encourage you to please click the like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification button. Thank you for your time.